Let thy garments be always white, and let thy head lack no ointment. Ecclesiastes 9, verse 8. In ancient times, essential oils and other aromatics were used for religious rituals, as well as for the treatment of illness and other physical and spiritual needs. According to the Essential Oils Desk Reference by Essence Science Publishing, records dating back to 4500 BC describes use of balsamic substances with aromatic properties for religious rituals and medical applications. The translation of ancient papyrus found in the Temple of Edfu, located on the west bank of the Nile, reveals the medicinal formulas and perfume recipes used by the alchemists and high priests in blending aromatic substances for rituals performed in the temples and pyramids. As well, hieroglyphics on the walls of the Egyptian temples depict the blending of oils and describes hundreds of oil recipes. Within these writings tells of scented barks, resins of spices, aromatic vinegars, wines, and beers that were used for medicine. Thus, the Egyptians were credited as the first to discover the potential of fragrance and were considered masters in the use of essential oils and other aromatics in the embalming process. They created various aromatic blends for personal use, placing them in alabaster jars, a vessel specially carved and shaped for holding fragrant oils. In fact, when King Tut's tomb was opened in 1922, 350 liters of oils were discovered in alabaster jars. Amazingly, because the solidification of the plant waxes sealing the opening of the jars, the liquefied oil was still in perfect condition. The Holy Scriptures records over 1,035 references to aromatics, ointments, savors, fragrances, plants, and incense, most implying essential oils. Now we find that many of the praised fragrances in the world today are mentioned in the Bible. These include frankincense, myrrh, spikenard, hyssop, cypress, myrtle, aloes, sandalwood, galbanum, cinnamon, cassia, and onycha. Many were prescribed in preparation of the holy anointing oil and the holy incense for temple services, as well as for anointing and healing the sick. The people of the ancient world, I believe, understood the importance of maintaining wellness and physical health, as well as the oil's ability to enhance their spiritual state of worship, prayer, and for purification from sin. King David alluded to this in Psalm 51 verse 7 when he wrote, "Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow." While David's psalm may have been speaking of spiritual purification from his own sin of adultery with Bathsheba, today we know that the chemical constituents of the essential oils, including hyssop, are able to penetrate the cell wall and transport needed oxygen and nutrients to the cell's nucleus. Most essential oils can be absorbed through the skin and inhaled into the lungs, where they can make their way into the bloodstream. And it is the sense of smell that affects the limbic region of the brain, which controls our emotions, our memory, the hypothalamus, which regulates the pituitary and in turn balances the entire hormonal system of the body. So as you can see, there is so much rich history in the use of essential oils, and I still believe what these symbolized back then in the ancient times is still relevant for us today, that these oils have been given to us for healing purposes and for these uses that they used in ancient times. I hope that blessed you, and I hope you'll subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to like this video. I'll see you again in the next video.